There are two ways that we want to frame this final section of technological ecologies and sustainability. The first way relates to sustaining scholarship, that is, fostering, supporting, and moving forward conversations, research trajectories, scholarly agendas, and more. Doing so productively requires navigating a complex set of considerations. Perhaps more than any other digital humanities scholar, Dickey Self has provided us with ample and nimble recommendations for establishing and sustaining cultures of support. In Chapter 2 of his 2005 Sustainable Computer Environments, Cultures of Support in English Studies and the Language Arts, Dickey offers a robust set of steps that techno-leaders can take in doing so. Step 1, he suggests, is to recognize the support required to integrate technology in meaningful ways in English and the language arts. He identifies some of the barriers to such meaningful integration, which include lack of time, lack of technical support, lack of systematic and relevant training, lack of convenient access to technology, and the prohibition of folks from participating in meaningful ways in shaping technology decision-making at their institutions. Step 2 is to involve English and language arts teachers in creating a culture of support. Activities that foster this involvement include constructing and sharing technology-rich units, assignments, activities, and curricula, meeting together and collaboratively crafting goals for technology integration, and engaging in authentic, regular acts of technology initiative assessment. Linked to developing and sustaining technology-rich initiatives is supporting and sustaining research trajectories within technological ecologies. In rhetoric and composition, we have more than 20 years' worth of guidance, leadership, and scholarship to draw from in computers and writing. There are conversations to continue and conversations to expand, and there are certainly plenty of questions that remain unanswered. Sustaining research in the digital humanities requires that we draw upon past work and resituate ourselves in the face of evolving, changing, and emerging technologies, and assessing the impact that they have on literacy and on writing. And finally, perhaps the largest and most pressing issue related to sustaining our work relates to sustaining the actual physical environments in which we live and work. Rhetoric and composition has a long history of work in environmental rhetorics, including books like Technical Communication, Deliberative Rhetoric, and Environmental Discourse, edited by Nancy Coppola and Bill Karras, and Environmental Rhetoric in Contemporary America by Carl Herndl and Stuart Brown, and certainly the work of scholars like Craig Waddell, Marilyn Cooper, and Sidney Dobrin. And certainly many of us are active in environmental activities within and beyond our institutions, serving on environmental impact review boards, leading recycling initiatives in our units and on our campuses, and consulting with our campus sustainability offices, for instance. As a field, however, we have not established a large-scale environmental sustainability initiative, nor have we looked critically at our own techno-ecological footprints. Identifying our ecological footprints within our specific technology ecologies is key to understanding the ways in which technologies leave trails and where tools go to die or, ideally, to be reborn. In this final section, Sustaining Scholarship in the Environment, Lisa Lebduska first situates our work within the commons, which, as a shared resource, has measurable limits. Lisa distinguishes between development and growth and layers in Larry Lessig's notion of innovation commons. This layering allows her to chart the limit-related tensions that require our attention as we work to sustain technological ecologies. In Old World Successes and New World Challenges, Reducing the Computer Waste Stream in America, Sean and Christy Apostel trace for us the paths of technologies into our lives, through our institutions, and often across the globe. Sean and Christy offer models from within the United States and the European Union and point toward best practices in environmental stewardship. And finally, Cindy Self, Gail Haywisher, and Patrick Berry, in sustaining scholarly efforts, the challenge of digital media, reflect upon their experiences as leaders in the field and provide direction for us. They note that we are the shepherds of digital humanities work,
and sustaining this work is crucial for maintaining our relevance in our institutions and in the world. Cindy, Gail, and Patrick describe a productive middle ground between the historically informed values of the humanities and the changes currently informing emerging information ecologies and digital environments.
This final section thus illustrates our need to look beyond our current institutional and ecological contexts and to envision ways to foster and sustain our work and our environment.